Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today for my review of episodes 3 and 4 of WandaVision. Before I get into it, please hit that like and subscribe to the channel, and be warned, this video contains spoilers. Episode 3 of WandaVision was, how do I say this nicely, uneventful for the most part. Wanda is pregnant and having twins, and the entire episode is about her going through an accelerated pregnancy, which reminded me of an episode of Star Trek TNG called The Child. The episode looks great because it's the first time we're seeing a colorful episode, but I'll be honest, I thought they took the laugh track a little too far in episode 3. It was constantly on even when the characters weren't saying anything funny, and it started getting a little irritating, and I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but it didn't work for me. The episode definitely has interesting moments, like when Herb is seen cutting through a brick wall. What could that symbolize in reality? And later, when he and Agnes seem to be discussing something and tell Vision that Monica's character doesn't seem to belong in the town. But of course, the last few minutes of the episode was the most important and relevant to the series, when Wanda brings up how she was a twin and Monica's character comments on how Ultron killed him. This causes Wanda to react and make her disappear, and we see her ejected from Wanda's reality and thrown into what seems to be our reality on a military base, setting up the next episode to finally explain what the heck has been going on, which it does. Episode 4 starts out really interesting with Monica reappearing in the hospital after Thanos' defeat, and I really liked that they showed us a glimpse of the chaos that ensued when everyone returned into existence. We find out that she works for SWORD, an organization built by her late mother, and it was nice to get a brief description on what this organization was for us normies who need more context. Picking up her duties as an agent of SWORD, she's given a seemingly routine missing persons case, which she goes to investigate in a town called Westview, where we meet FBI agent Jim Woo, played by Randall Park, who is leading the investigation into this case, which is not just of a missing person, but a missing town, and the mystery gets more intriguing, and bits and pieces start to fall into place from the last few episodes, like where the drone came from, as we see Monica send it into the barrier, and how she gets engulfed by the barrier surrounding the town and ends up in Wanda's vision, or should I say WandaVision, and who the beekeeper was. Also an agent of SWORD who went into the barrier to find Monica and get intel on her whereabouts and send it to SWORD base just outside the real Westview set up after Monica went missing, and how, like us viewers, they're trying to figure out what the heck is going on. We are also introduced to Darcy Lewis, played by Kat Dennings, who you may remember from the Thor movies. She's the clever one that detects massive amounts of cosmic microwave background radiation, aka CMBR, in the town. CMBR is apparently a type of radiation left over from the earliest days of the universe. Soon, though, Darcy realizes there is a broadcast frequency hidden inside the radiation flux, so she requests an old TV to tap into it. This allows her to basically view the sitcom reality that Wanda has created, but she doesn't really know that Wanda is the creator quite yet. I also found it interesting that while they were naming the different residents of the town and who they've been quote-unquote cast as, they did not yet find Agnes, who I still believe could be Agatha Harkness. This begs the question, is Wanda really creating this reality on her own volition, or is she actually being coerced into creating it by Agatha Harkness or some other villain? The fact that she's tapping into her actual Scarlet Witch powers and reaffirming this existence seems to suggest that she's creating this on her own, but there are also clues, like Vision himself. If that's not really Vision, it's part of herself that keeps questioning this place and the things that are happening in it. So that means there is a duality going on within her, the part of her that wants to perpetuate this fantasy and the other that wants to break free. Episode 4 was definitely a welcome change in the pacing of the show, as it was about time that we got some answers. I'm going to bet that we're going to go back to the sitcom next week, but things are definitely progressing now, and there's still a lot of questions left to be answered. What did you think of episodes 3 and 4? Let me know in the comments down below, and be sure to speculate about where we're going to go from here. And don't forget to smash that like and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye!